Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So today in this little chat, I want to take and extend my apologies out there to the YouTube community. So it's not really a big deal, but it's something that I pride myself on is being a man of my word. And so some of that has went awry here lately. So some of the things that's went awry here lately is over the past summer, I've made several videos and I started several processes of long-term projects that were going to take a while, and then I kind of left y'all hanging. So one of those projects that I started was started them in live streams, and we did a little small decorative vise. And I was going through the various processes of that, and I got so far along on it, and then I kind of quit. I fell off, I got busy in work, and I just kind of had to peter off actually doing it. Then later on down the road, I got started on making an 8-pound sledgehammer, a wrought iron hammer with steel faces welded in. Again, this was in live stream mode, and I was doing live streams around it, and things were coming together. I got real busy, got real tied up with work, and then our internet provider decided to create some issues for us, and so therefore we could no longer do the live streams anymore at the same quality that we were doing them, and we were following along this process. Part of that 8-pound sledgehammer was going to be in a collaboration playlist with John Switzer over at Black Bear Forge, Tim over at Big Dog Forge, and David over at Work with Nature. Okay, and so they all did their videos, did their part of their collaboration videos, and I have yet to finish completing my collaboration video, as I have kind of gotten off the path with some other things that I've had to do. In the meantime, you've guys seen several videos come out, and project related videos and things of that nature, and you know, it appears as if I will never get back to actually doing those. Some of the other things that I have done in the past is I've started certain processes and I've said, oh well, I'll finish this up in a different video, or we'll show these techniques later on in different videos. So I just wanted to take and apologize to anybody out there that I have left hanging on any of those videos. Again, this isn't prompted by anything. No one's mad at me that I know of. This is just something that I was reflecting on the other day, that I've got a lot of unfinished projects that I really should get to as time permits. So that brings me into the whole purpose of this video with the apologies and things of that, is to kind of explain a little bit how YouTube works. Now, I'm going to explain this from a perspective of somebody who's doing YouTube and running a business full time. YouTube is not real, okay? So YouTube is not in real time, and sometimes we suffer disconnect between, we see our favorite creator, they're on our devices every single day, whether you're watching us on a computer, a laptop, or a cell phone, and you see us talking to you and we're demonstrating stuff, and you see us and it's like, well, he has the time, why hasn't he replied to my email yet? Or why hasn't he shipped out that item he said he was going to? Or she, okay? Or something like that, okay? And that is because YouTube time is not real, and it's not indicative to actual real life in real time. And that is something that gets a little bit lost in translation, I think, with YouTube. You think, okay, well, I get to see Roy every day. This is exactly what Roy is working on this day, when it's not actually, in fact. In fact, I film quite a few videos in advance of things, so I'll do a bulk batch load. I might take 3 days and do nothing but film videos, and in those 3 days I may film up to 6 to 8 videos per day for those 3 days, and then that stocks me up for a while, and that allows me time with my family to go on vacations or do other things and take care of other priorities that I have in my life. And it allows you guys to continue to get a consistent flow of content. Now, I recommend this to any of my fellow creators out there on the platform to do this as well. This really helps free you up, and say something comes to worst, you can't do something, you've got videos there to just continue to engage with your community. Now, some people see this as just, you know, trying to make the old YouTube dollar and, you know, just post whenever you can actually post, one of those type things. But the algorithm and the way YouTube promotes people on the platform is not conducive to that kind of mentality. So you really have to keep up with things if you want people to still be able to see your videos. That's including people who are subscribed to you. So hopefully that will kind of explain some of that a little bit. I've kind of batch upload things. So it's always a trouble for me to balance being a dad, being a husband, which those are one and the same, but they're also different. Being a dad and being a husband, being a businessman, then taking and being a YouTube guy, if you will, or, you know, somebody who's an instructor. You know, I've got 3 or 4 different ways that I'm getting pulled, seems like, most days. I love it. I love every minute of it. I'm so blessed to take and have a community of 30,000 plus subscribers strong here on the channel. And Jessica and I are so thankful for that. And we really want to take and be a part of your lives and be able to take and help you all grow in your businesses and stuff like that. But again, that's going to lead to some letdown sometimes. You maybe have suggested a video ideal and it seems like we just blew it off. It's really not. It's just we've basically have forgotten about it, or we've gotten so far past in life, we're doing different things right now, that it's inconvenient for us to make a video about that subject, even if we may have promised it. So that really bugs me, because I try to be a man of my word. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I try my best to make sure that happens, or at least keeps you informed. Something we weren't expecting with YouTube, and no way did I ever expect it with YouTube, is to get overrun, so to speak. There is 30,000 of you, and there are just 2 of us on this end. Everything that you see goes on. I do the filming, I do the editing. Jessica does the SEO and search engine stuff, and she puts together thumbnails for us on our YouTube videos. And so, you know, there's only just 2 people, and trying to reply to everybody's comments and questions and complaints and things like that, it takes a lot of time, and we can't just get to everybody. So I really hope that you'll stick with the channel. I hope it doesn't turn anybody off the channel, because it seems like we're becoming this faceless YouTube stars. That is not our intention whatsoever. But I just kind of felt like it was a good time for me to take and put this out there to the community and just thank everybody. Thank you all so much for staying with us over these years. Thank you and for watching all of the videos. Thank you for sharing them around, and, you know, and just making Jessica and I feel special with all of your guys', you know, comments, and, you know, just we just can't say enough. You know, we just can't say thank you enough to that. And I'm speaking both for myself and Jessica. I would also like to take and put this out here before I go, is be very careful when you're interacting with different creators, so to speak, on the platform. This is something that's funny that you would even have to think about, but it is something that we have to think about in our culture today. Be very careful when you're about to make a comment on someone else's channel, whether it's my channel or it's one of the other favorites of yours. You may be having a bad day, or somebody may say something that strikes you wrong or weird, and you just really don't know where they were at that point in time. They might have just, you know, had a really lousy day. You know, use a little bit of candor there, use a little bit of discretion, and, you know, maybe not just go straight out and, you know, go for the jugular veins, right, and attack that person on personal notes or anything else like that. I know that sometimes that you know, it can feel warranted, or it can feel like, you know, it's like a right of yours to take and do that. But oftentimes, again, you forget that YouTube is not real. It's ultimately not real. I'm talking right now as I speak. Although I'm talking to you, literally there's no one here but me and my Lumex G7. I'm sitting here talking to a camera like a mad person in the middle of my shop when I should be working, or, well, right about now going inside for dinner. So again, that realism there, I can't convey everything through a 10, 20, or 30-minute video, and so sometimes things go awry. Some things don't get said that maybe should. Some safety measures have not been taken or has not been explained, even though they were taken off screen or off things like that. So again, just use a little bit of common sense. Just use a little bit of discretion with people across the platform as a whole, and we will all get along a lot better. So I hope this video was good. I hope you guys liked it. I'm sorry it's been a little bit of a chat. It's not really a rant. Again, it's my apologies to you for not honoring my word on making good on my claims of making an 8-pound sledge and some of those things. Those things are coming. I do want to promise you that. It just won't be very soon. As of right now, I have quite a bit of work and the balance is a little bit screwy right now. So stick with me. I hope you guys will still be here in another year. Maybe by then we'll have all these jobs knocked out. I do apologize again. And just thank you all so much for being part of the community. And we will talk to you on the next one. God bless you all.